My name is Eleanor Mira Bates and I'm a worldwide travel consultant at Classic Collection Holidays. I love Greece for many reasons. First and foremost, my sister lives in Athens, so I've got a really big tie to the country. I go a lot to see her and my niece. I go most summers. I'd probably say I've been to Greece about over 10 times. For me, it's the epitome of summer. The long days, dinners on the beach, at small tavernas. It really is my favourite place. So Crete is the largest of the Greek islands. It's situated in the south part of the Aegean Sea, in between Cyprus and Malta, and it's really close to the Egyptian coastline, so it's really, really far south. On the north coast of Crete is where you'll find many of the tourist towns. If you flew into Heraklion, you could stay in places like Elunda, Agios Nikolaos, or Heraklion itself. From here, you could hire a car and go inland to see some of the mountains in the less commercialised areas of Crete. You could also fly into the other side of the island, which is Hania, and stay in Hania, which is a lovely little town. Hania is a little bit less commercialised than the Heraklion side. It's a traditional old town, it's fairly quiet, it's less commercialised and has only begun to be built up in the last couple of years. I recently got back from my own holiday at St Nicholas Bay in Agios Nikolaos, which was gorgeous. I stayed in a junior suite which was facing the sea with a beautiful big terrace. The resort is gorgeous. They offer half board as a standard. We have breakfast every morning on an open terrace overlooking the sea, and they've got this beautiful little church in the middle of the resort, and then from there you can go down the stairs to the own private beach that the hotel have with lots of lounges. Elunda is another lovely town that you would fly into Heraklion and go to. It's just up the coast from Agios Nikolaos, and there's loads of lovely 5-star hotels. From most of them you can walk out to Plaka, which is a little village with some restaurants and shops and bars. Corfu is located in the Ionian Island group along with Kefalonia. It's one of the shortest flying times from the UK. It's around 3 hours. So it's really good for families who don't want to go on a long flight. We've got some amazing hotels there. One to note is the Ikos Dacia in Dacia Bay. Corfu town is a really beautiful town, very Venetian, very historical, and Corfu is also known for being the filming location of the Durrells. So the Ikos Dacia is one of the most luxurious hotels in Greece, and it's located in Dacia Bay. So they have an all-inclusive program which has loads of restaurants inside the hotel, but also outside the hotel you can do a dining experience where you go and eat at local restaurants, which helps support local people in Corfu. They also have loads of amazing things included in the all-inclusive, like water sports, stand-up paddle boarding, all sporting equipment. There is nothing that isn't included. At Ikos Dacia, they've got loads of different restaurants. They've got Italian, they've got French, they've got Greek, they've got a fish restaurant, they have kids restaurants. They've also got an amazing kids club as well, which parents can book their kids in before they go. In my opinion, Ikos Dacia is one of the best family hotels that we offer in Greece. Santorini is located in the Cyclades. It's probably one of the most popular islands for tourists because of the amazing views over the caldera. The island is shaped like a C and it overlooks the volcano. Most people want to stay in Fira, which is the capital, or Ia at the top, which is really well known for the sunsets. Lots of people want sea view rooms. In Ia you can get quite a lot of rooms with private pools, which are really desirable for honeymooners and couples celebrating something special. The views when the sunset is going down is just amazing, and you can hike between Fira and Ia as well, which I'd highly recommend. And having dinner in Fira, the capital, is lovely. There's loads of restaurants to choose from, and they will overlook the caldera and the sea, and it's just stunning. For a family option in Santorini, I would recommend the Santorini Castelli, which is in Kamari, which is on the other side of the island. and that's on the beach, and that is a really lovely hotel, and it's a little bit more reasonable in price compared to some of the hotels in Ia and Fira. But it's also lovely, and the island is serviced by really good public transport as well, so you can get the bus between these places or in a local taxi as well. I couldn't not mention Santa Maris as well, which is in Ia, one of my favourite hotels. I would recommend, if you were going to stay at the Santa Maris, to get a room with a private pool and a sunset view. It's absolutely stunning watching the sunset with a glass of wine or a glass of champagne. Halkidiki is another popular destination for Classic Collection customers. Located in northern Greece, there are 3 peninsulas. So you fly into Thessaloniki. The first peninsula is the home of Ikos and Sani, which are really, really popular hotels with Classic Collection customers. We have Ikos Olivia and Ikos Oceana, which are the 2 original Ikos properties that both do the ultra all-inclusive, great array of dine-around restaurants and the dine-around in the local restaurants as well. Further down the peninsula, there are 5 Sani hotels. There's Sani Club, Sani Hotel, Sani Dunes, Sani Asterias and Porto Sani. With these 5 hotels, they offer loads of different restaurants and shops as well, an amazing kids club, and you can do dine around between some of the hotels as well. And then if you go along to the last peninsula, it's a little bit of a longer drive, but definitely worth the drive. You'll get to Eagles Hotel and Eagles Villas, which are in a really beautiful, secluded and quiet location in Halkidiki with amazing white sand and crystal clear waters. And from here you can do a boat trip out to some of the small islands and some of the coastline as well. Some of my favourite memories from Greece, my first one would be having breakfast overlooking the Acropolis in Athens, just as the city's waking up. It's really beautiful and the Acropolis is just amazing, just sort of overlooking the city. Another memorable experience would be doing some island hopping around the Cyclades. And when you arrive into Mykonos or Santorini on the high-speed ferry, it's just an amazing feeling and everyone's so excited as you pull into the port. So there's loads of different variations of island hopping you can do in Greece. Some of the more well-known ones would be Skiathos and Skopelos, Mykonos and Santorini. You can also fly to Athens and take a ferry to most islands from there as well. A really popular twin centre would be Mykonos and Santorini. It's a short ferry journey as they're in the same island group. So, and there are a few ferries a day, so it's really easy to get between them on the fast ferry. This is something we can book for you. We can book the private transfer, the ferry, and then the private transfer on the other end as well. Mykonos has a really vibrant nightlife. One of my favourite hotels is the Mykonos Grand, which is located on the beach where they filmed Shirley Valentine, which is one of my favourite films. Another popular twin centre that we offer is Skiathos and Skopelos. Skiathos is well known for its amazing beaches, and Skopelos is known as the filming location for Mamma Mia as well. So this makes it really popular for tourists that are fans of the film. Kos and Rhodes are another great twin centre option. They're located in the south part of the Aegean Sea. One of the most popular towns is Lindos. We feature some really lovely hotels there, like the Lindos Blue, which is an adult-only property, very romantic, and that's great for honeymoon couples as well. The town of Lindos has small cobbled streets that you can walk through and find lovely little restaurants and shops and bars. Kos is a great family option. There's the newly opened Ikos Aria on Kos, which is part of the Ikos portfolio, so another amazing all-inclusive option with dine around in local restaurants. Kos town is beautiful as well. There's a lovely harbour and lovely restaurants on the harbour as well. There's a lovely atmosphere there. So from Kos town, you can take an excursion to Bodrum in Turkey for the day. It's about an hour each way. It's really good for shopping and to experience the local cuisine in Turkey as well. To make things really easy, get in contact with us and we can do all the planning for you.